Today's video is brought to you by SoccerStarShop.com. If you're looking to purchase a new pair of football boots at a great price, go and check them out. Make sure you use the discount code HD to get 5% off when checking out. So you might have noticed on Sunday that the once mighty Blackburn were relegated from the Championship down to the English 3rd Division. A sad day for English football. Blackburn were once champions of the Premier League. In 1995, they won that world famous title through the strike partnership of Alan Shearer and Chris Sutton. But just over 20 years later, the Lancashire side are now officially considered a third tier side. It's time to restore the name of Blackburn and make them not only an English force once again, but also a continental force. It is time to rebuild Blackburn Rovers. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome back to another rebuilding video. Blackburn, they have been requested since day one of this series, but I decided to hold off since they were in such a relegation battle, and now is the perfect time to rebuild them. So I'm expecting this to be quite a big challenge, quite a long rebuild. Blackburn, of course, down the bottom of the English Championship, meaning that we're going to have it up against us to get into the Premier League in the first few seasons. For those of you who have not seen a rebuilding challenge video yet, here are the rules. So the main objective of this is to take a team to the Champions League final. We will be simulating every single game up until the Champions League final, which we will play ourselves. We can make whatever transfers we like. Realistic, unrealistic, it does not matter. There's a big focus on the transfer window, only showing players that we sign. And finally, don't get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. Let's get into the rebuild. Gonna go with this guy for a change. Give him a tracksuit, change things up a little bit, but once again, Mr. Rebuild. But if you guys are keen for this Blackburn rebuild, make sure that you leave a like on the video. If we could hit over 2,000 likes once again, that would make my day. Also, make sure that you scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. If you are new around here, we're posting career mode content on the regular. So this is our starting 11 for the first season. A lot of work to do with this Blackburn side. Obviously a lot of work to do. I plan, in all honesty, not to have any of these players in the starting 11 by the time the rebuild finishes. A smaller signing to kick this rebuild off. We're going to bring in Saleh Ozcan on a 2-year loan from Colne. Looking to sign him permanently after the 2-year loan, but he's going to be a good squad player for the next season or two. And a permanent midfielder signing here. An English talent, Nathaniel Chalobah, coming in for £2.8 million from Chelsea. A great picker. And two more signings here. A new goalkeeper that we can grow over this first season and then hopefully start next season. Justin Bilo from Feyenoord, signing for £950,000. And then a little bit of a unique signing, Han Chan-hee, our first Korean signing for this rebuild, or for this entire rebuilding series, coming in from the Yanam Dragons in the K-League for £2.8 million. So after spending the majority of our £5 million budget, this is how our squad is looking. Our starting 11, our midfield is looking much stronger. Our defense has a bit of work to do, but it's hard to do that with the amount of funds we've been given. Hopefully some of these young players can grow and we can survive the Premier League for this first season. Survive the Championship, I should say. And our first player departure for this rebuild, Craig Conway, going to Brentford for £750,000. Oh wow, what a surprise. Özil to Barcelona. Didn't see that one coming. So here we are, halfway through the Championship season on the 1st of January. We are having a dreadful season, tied dead bottom with Burton Albion. We're in 23rd position on 18 points. The board objectives want us to finish mid-table. This is not looking good. I expected to be down here, but Fulham and Wolves down there as well, and Huddersfield. Not so much Wolves, but Fulham and Huddersfield. Wow. Aston Villa, Newcastle and Norwich are the top 3 so far. No real surprises there. So I've had this happen before. I think it happened a few weeks ago in the Wolverhampton rebuild, but the board have brought in someone called Carlos Izquierdos from Santos Laguna. Let's go and have a look and see if he came in, or let's see if we got the money to bring him in. So we will go down here. It doesn't look like we've got him, but we have the money now to bring him in. So I'm going to go ahead and have a look at who this guy is. So he's a 28-year-old centre back. I can't even inquire about him. I'll approach to buy, I guess. I don't really know what's happening here. So Santos Laguna keep declining our transfer offers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that money valuably, use it strategically, and bring in someone a little bit younger and a bit better off. And here we are with a few hours remaining in the January transfer window. We're going to be using that money that the board gave us randomly to good use. Cesar Montes coming in from Monterrey in Mexico for £5 million. I've never done this before, but it is the final day of the championship season. We are 3 points clear of safety. We are in 20th position. Huddersfield, Fulham, they're both fighting for survival, especially Huddersfield. Pretty surprising considering Fulham and Huddersfield are both in the playoffs. No surprise to see Rotherham down so low, but if we draw, we stay up. We're taking on Brentford. So this is what happened for Blackburn in real life. Definitely a lot more comfortable in this rebuild, but will we stay up and survive season number 1? Let's find out. Yes, we do. We defeat Brentford 1-0. So taking a look at the final championship standings for season 1, Newcastle United and Aston Villa both going up. Reading will be joining them. They defeated Norwich in the playoff final. We ended up finishing in 19th position, 6 points clear at the bottom of the drop zone, so a very good second half to the season. Huddersfield, Burton Albion and Rotherham all going down. Chelsea won the FA Cup. They defeated Watford 3-0. And a pretty disappointing season for us in the Cups. Chelsea won the EFL Cup as well, defeating Man United on penalties. Not that it really affects us too much, but Real Madrid won the Champions League. And West Ham won the Europa League. So this is our squad report at the conclusion of Season 1. Not as comfortable as we would have hoped. Our board expectations was to finish mid-table, but I think next season is going to be a lot more comfortable considering a lot of the youth talent we have will really grow in season number 2. We're going to have a lot of work to do in transfers, so many players in on loan, and I find that in the second season, your transfer budget is so much smaller than it is in season number 1. Even if we got promoted to the Premier League this season, I'm pretty confident we would have had less than 5 million to work with. So season number 1 was disappointing to say the least. But we survived. We'll be there for season number 2. It's going to be a challenge, but let's see if we can do better. So kicking off season number 2, we've sold one of the 4, now 3 goalkeepers in our squad. David Raya heading to Portsmouth for £525,000. And we are bringing back Sam Gallagher to the club. He was in on loan last season, but we're signing him permanently. Welcome back, Sam Gallagher, signing for £2.8 million. Another striker signing here. I'm quite hyped about this one. Luka Jovic from Benfica, 72 rated, 19 years of age, coming into Blackburn for £3.6 million. What a time to be alive. Paulo Dybala actually did not go to Manchester United. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. So we're halfway through the championship season, or just over halfway through. We're in a much stronger position than we were in season number 1. However, not as close as I would like, or not as far apart as I would like. 7 points clear of the drop zone. Still can't complain. The 3 sides that got relegated are the 3 sides that are leading the championship at the moment: Burnley, Middlesbrough and Bournemouth. And if I'm being honest, I don't really know how much business we're going to be able to do in this transfer window with that amount of money. Not much has really happened in this January transfer window, but we are going to bring in another loanee player. Only thing we can really do with the amount of money we have, but Jamie Sterry is coming in as a bit of a rotation player for 2 years. So we have survived another season in the championship, slowly getting better. The table was actually pretty close this season. A few more wins go our way and we would have been mid-table, but we finished 17th. Barnsley, Bolton and Sheffield United all going down. Bournemouth, Middlesbrough and Norwich all going up. Arsenal did win the FA Cup. They defeated Stoke 3-0 in the final. And they also won the EFL Cup. Fair play to them. They defeated Crystal Palace 1-0 there. Liverpool. Wow, Liverpool won the Champions League final. They defeated Schalke 2-0. And Borussia Dortmund defeated AC Milan 2-1 in the Europa League final. And it looks like we're not going to be having Connor Mahoney next season. He keeps declining our new contract offers, so he's walking away and he's going to become a free agent, which is a big blow. But that will conclude season number 2. Looks like this rebuild is going to be slow and steady progress, probably making it more realistic. Let's get into season 3 and see if we can finally make it into the Premier League. So kicking off our 3rd season here, once again we have been absolutely shafted with our transfer budget. So we're going to go ahead and try signing some free agent players to bolster up our squad. The first player coming in is going to be Julian Bark, 74 rated centre back. Definitely a position we needed to bolster up a bit. And another centre back signing here to bolster up the squad depth a little bit. Philip Benez, 19 years old, 67 rated, coming in on a free. And we are bringing back a club favourite, Sally Ozcan. He's 2-year loan finished, but we're going to be signing him on a permanent basis. £2.3 million. Welcome back, mate. So with 3 hours remaining on transfer deadline day, we have brought in a brand new centre midfielder. I tried to use all our money to bring in somebody a little bit bigger, but I've still got confidence in Andre Dozzell from Ipswich Town. For those of you wondering, Dozzell is now 68 rated, but has a lot of room for potential and to grow. So this is what our squad looks like at the conclusion of the first transfer window for season 3. I am proud with the starting 11 we've been able to build so far. I honestly think this year we could push for playoffs. So here we are halfway through the championship season and we are in a much better standing than we have been throughout the entire rebuild. 6th position on 39 points. Hull City currently leading the league, but hopefully we can hold on and make the playoffs this season. In the drop zone, it is Preston, Scunthorpe and Charlton. So we don't really have too much money to go sign someone now. So we're going to pick up our first pre-contract player for this rebuild. 3 seasons deep, we're bringing in Timothy Castagne. Timothy Castan, I apologize, I butchered it. Belgian right back from Genk, coming, no, don't reject it, accept it. Almost stuffed that one up, but he's coming in season 4. So at the conclusion of this 3rd season, we will be playing championship playoff football, finishing in 6th position, qualifying 1 point ahead of West Brom, 2 ahead of Brentford. So we're very lucky to be in there. Burnley is going to be our opposition in the first round of the playoffs. Hopefully we can make the playoff final. Hull City and Derby going up. And I think that is how it was in January. Preston, Charlton and Scunthorpe all going down. So I've only ever competed in the playoffs one other time in a rebuild video. It's time to see if we can go 2 from 2. A bit of a rivalry match here. 2 Lancashire sides, Burnley and Blackburn. Burnley, I expect them to have a pretty good side. They do. A lot of their current Premier League players in there. We need to get some goals. It's 2-leg Chalobah gets us the lead in the 26th minute. Let's just score as many goals as possible, not concede any, and make it very comfortable heading into the second leg. Dozzell makes it 2-0 our signing at the start of the season, proven to be pretty damn good. Come on, fellas, hold on. There it is, we have 1 foot in the playoff final. I'm pretty damn surprised we managed to beat Burnley so comfortably. They were on 88 points, they finished 3rd. They were like 11 points higher than us. However, the second leg here at Turf Moor, I expect them to turn it on. We get a goal in the 3rd minute. Han Chan-hee scores the goal. Okay, we have a 3-0 advantage. I was not expecting that. Look in the bottom right hand corner. Brighton are ahead 3-1 I think it is, or 3-2 over QPR. We get another goal. I didn't even notice that. Han Chan-hee makes it 4-0, so we look pretty damn likely. Or Defer gets a goal for them, Defoe, 7-4. But it does not matter. We're heading to the playoff final. It looks like we're going to be taking on Brighton. Yep, I was right. We're taking on Brighton a lot closer than I thought. They beat QPR on a penalty shootout. Season number 3. The Championship Playoff Final. Brighton versus Blackburn. Will we be spending Season 4 in the Championship or in the friggin' Premier League? I hope it's the Premier League. We need the FIFA gods on our side. We finished 6th in the regular season. Brighton 4th. Han Chan-hee gets a goal to give us the lead. Mahi ties it up though. Oh no. They've got Jordan Pickford in goals as well. I just noticed that. How? How did they get Jordan Pickford? He was playing in the Premier League and he went to the Championship. That makes no sense. Oh, Gallagher gets the goal in the 89th minute. Get in there. Holy crap. Sam Gallagher, the man that's been here since Season 1, secures Blackburn Premier League status. We're back, baby. Blackburn are back in the top flight. So there it is. We will be joining Derby and Hull City in the Premier League in season number 4. Taking a look at the other competitions, Tottenham won the FA Cup, Liverpool won the EFL Cup, Barcelona defeated Porto in the Champions League final, and Lazio won an all-Italian affair in the Europa League final. In fact, the semi-finals were all Italian. But here is our squad report at the conclusion of season number 3. How about that testy pop? But season number 3 was a good one. We went from relegation fighters to Premier League joiners, Premier League promoters. Hopefully we can survive. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tough all again, but we've got a good core squad of young talent. Hopefully they can continue to grow. A lot of our players starting to hit the high 70s, which is great to see. Season 4, it's going to be a tough one. Goodbye, Championship. I hope we don't see you again for the rest of the rebuild. Let's go, Barclays Premier League. I don't even know if it's Barclays anymore, but the Premier League. So kicking off the 4th season here, we're selling one of our former first team players, Adam Henley, going to Huddersfield for £675,000. I'm pretty excited for the opportunity to actually try surviving in the Premier League with £5 million. Thanks for that, EA. £5 million in the Premier League. So I stumbled upon this free agent regen player, Nicolas Evandro Sayalbo Vaz, Brazilian centre-attacking midfielder. His stats look ridiculous. 70 rated at age 18. I think we've just discovered an absolute gem. Our current backup strikers are not getting any younger. I'm going to bring in a younger replacement that we can develop over the next few seasons. Moise Keane from Juventus, coming in for £2 million. And on transfer deadline day, we've brought in another young striker, Alexander Isak, the Swedish striker, coming from Borussia Dortmund for £3.5 million. Bullcrap! Halfway through the season, just about halfway through the season, we're sitting in 10th position. Granted, we're on 22 points. And the relegation zone is 17 points, so we're only 5 points clear. Everton, they're not having a good season, they're only on 10 points. Man United, West Ham, and Arsenal and Chelsea seem to be the front runners. So absolutely nothing happened in January or the rest of the season. And here we are, 38 games played in our first Premier League season. We survived. We ended up finishing a respectable 12th place. However, we only survived by 8 points. Still a very good effort. And a very sad but surprising sight. Everton finished dead last on 30 points. That is ridiculous. Manchester United absolutely crushed the league, as they tend to in these simulation videos. Chelsea did win the FA Cup. I don't think in all 4 of the seasons we've even made it to the round of 16 in any competition. Well, I knew as soon as I said that we were going to make the round of 16 in the EFL Cup. Just my luck. We got eliminated in the round of 16 to Newcastle, who ended up winning the entire competition on a penalty shootout against Brighton. Bayern Munich ended up defeating Manchester United in the Champions League final, and PSG defeated Manchester City in the Europa League final. So season 4, done and dusted. We survived the Premier League. Now let's see if we actually get some money and can build a nice squad in season number 5. So with 2 hours to go in the opening transfer window for Season 5, it has been so frustrating. Literally no money. We've spent our entire budget going after this guy, Gianluca Gordino from Bayern Munich, £11.2 million plus Ryan Nyambe. Welcome, mate. You better be good because we've just paid a lot of money for you. So just about halfway through this Premier League season and things are not going to plan. 19th position. We need to change something. I don't know how we're going to do it because we have no money at all. This is proving to be by far the hardest rebuild we have ever done. At the top end of the table, Brighton are in 3rd. The team we beat in the playoff final a year ago are in 3rd. Spurs and Liverpool, the top 2 teams. So here we are in the back end of the January transfer window, and one of the players that I planned on keeping at the club for the entire rebuild, Cesar Montes, demanded to leave the club. So we have sold him here to Southampton for £23 million. And we're going to bring in our centre-back replacement, Matthijs de Ligt. Now, he's not at Ajax. Normally the youngster starts at Ajax. Right now he's at Derby County. It's a bit of a risk because I didn't have enough time to fully scout him, but he was in our price range. So welcome to Blackburn Rovers, Matthijs de Ligt. And the moment of truth, what rating is he? 78, so not at the same level Montes was, but he's up there. So we don't have enough money to go ahead and sign a player for now, but we have signed one of the world's best strikers in the game on a free contract for next season. For some reason, 89 rated Gabriel Jesus wants to leave Manchester City and join Blackburn on a free transfer. I'll take it. 38 games played, we survived. 15th position, it's only going to get better from here. Leicester, Derby and Sunderland all going down. Look at those numbers from Sunderland. 4 wins all season. Liverpool beat Tottenham to win the league. Arsenal, Manchester United, Crystal Palace. So looking at the other competitions, Man City beat Man United to win the FA Cup. Newcastle United defeated Reading on a penalty shootout to win the EFL Cup. Once again, we're nowhere to be seen. What? Villarreal won the Champions League. They defeated Real Madrid. I wasn't expecting that. And finally, Leicester, even though they got relegated, won the Europa League. So season 5 once again went pretty quickly, but I'm excited to see Gabriel Jesus, however you pronounce it, come into the squad next season and really shift us up another gear. Season 5 done and dusted. Let's get into season number 6. So kicking off the 6th season here, we've sold one of our star players. Our star striker, Luka Jovic, is going to Real Betis for £39.5 million. I couldn't turn down that type of money when he was virtually at his peak. Get in there, boys. We're finally starting to get this rebuild to come together. A world-class talent joining the squad. Ross Barkley, now 86 rated at Everton, coming to Blackburn for £30 million, a very good price. But at the same time, we've sold one of our original players, not that he's played for about 3 seasons or anything, but Anthony Stokes moving to Barnet for £280,000. And we're gonna upgrade our left back here. I wanted to sign someone world class, but instead we're gonna have to sign someone that can grow for the future. Blas Riveros from Basel in the Swiss League, coming in for £12 million. We needed someone that could come in and just fill the numbers for the right back position. We only had one right back, so John Joe Kenny from Everton. Welcome to Blackburn. You're probably not going to play any games. Well, I guess the Arsenal board have finally gone Wenger out. But you know what? I'm JarradHD in at Blackburn. So virtually halfway through the season, we're sitting in second place. That is nuts. This time last year, we were in the relegation zone. Now we're 1 point off first place Chelsea. Surely we have to make the Champions League this season. That's all I want. So once again, in a rebuild, the board have sold one of our players that wanted out of the club, Sally Ozchan. He's been here since the start, but he wanted out of the club. I don't blame him. He hasn't got in any game time since Ross Barkley came in. So he's off to Newcastle United for £12 million. So we have finally sold our main goalkeeper. Justin Bilo has left the club, going to SC Braga for £15.5 million. Let's go find ourselves a new goalkeeper. And we have picked up our replacement. Our new goalkeeper is going to be Alisson from AS Monaco, formerly of Roma, coming in for £26 million, plus Derek Williams. Welcome to Blackburn, mate. I cannot believe what I am seeing right now. Last season, we survived in the Premier League by the skin of our teeth. This rebuild has been a struggle. However, in season number 6, Blackburn are champions of England. Once again, we were second at the January point, and now we are top of the table. We have defeated Chelsea, 77 points. Blackburn fans, take this sight in. What a sight to behold. Looking down at the bottom of the table, Middlesbrough, Brighton and West Brom all relegated. But most importantly, we have an opportunity next season, in season number 7, to complete this Blackburn rebuild. Southampton, they won the FA Cup. We were knocked out in the round of 16 by Leicester, and we didn't even make it to the last 16 of the EFL Cup. Chelsea took that on a home. Juventus won the Champions League. Hopefully that can be us next season. If we won the Premier League already, there's no excuse why we can't win the Champions League. And Manchester United won the Europa League. Season 6, done and dusted, a flying success. We brought in so many quality players. We won the Premier League, but most importantly, we qualified for the Champions League next season. Let's get into it and see if we can complete the challenge. So kicking off this 7th season, I feel like we need a big centre back to really bolster up our defense. Budgets were limited, so we've gone ahead and bought Malang Sarr. Seems to be a pretty reliable player in career mode. Would recommend picking him up. 27.5 million plus Jason Lowe. Hopefully he's rated decently. Let's find out what he's rated. The moment of truth, 82. It's a slight upgrade. Not as high as I hoped, but... So for those of you interested in seeing our Champions League group for the first time in season number 7, we have been, I would say, absolutely shafted. We finished top of the Premier League and still managed to get in a group with Juventus, Dortmund, and Basel. If we qualify out of this group, I think we have a good shot at actually going the distance. It should be interesting. I'm going to simulate now. You guys will see the results in 3, 2, 1. We qualified. Granted, it was second. Juventus absolutely destroyed the group, but to be fair, Dortmund and Basel proved to be pretty goddamn bad in this group. 3 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss for us. We're into the round of 16. And in the round of 16, a tough task. We're going to be taking on Atletico Madrid. We beat Dortmund, I guess. I don't know how we're going to go against Atletico Madrid, but... And halfway through the Premier League season now, not where we want to be. This time last year, we were second. Right now, we're 8. Granted, it's pretty close. We're only 9 points off the top of the table. We need to make sure we make European football next season in case we don't win it this season. Down the bottom end, Newcastle, Aston Villa, and Wolves. Arsenal flirting pretty close with the danger zone though. A big signing here for our midfield. Next season, if we don't complete the challenge, that is, James Ward-Prowse from Southampton is coming into the club on a free transfer. So for the first time in this Blackburn rebuild, we are in the Champions League knockout rounds, the round of 16 taking on Atletico Madrid. The first leg is at home. Hopefully, Atletico Madrid and Diego Simeone, if he's still managing 7 years into the future, are ready to get destroyed. As I say that, they score. I shouldn't be so cocky. They've actually got a really good side. Oblak, Zuma, Tar, Hernandez. They've got a lot of young, high potential players. Jesus misses the penalty. This is not good. Barkley equalizes 1-1. Carrasco gets a second away goal. That is not good. Can we tie it up? Tie it up, please. 2 away goals is not what we want. The away leg here, travelling to the Estadio Vicente Calderon. Our passports are out. We're going to Spain. 2-1 down. They have 2 crucial away goals. We cannot afford to concede, and we need to score early. We score in the 2nd minute. Couldn't ask for a better start. Guardino, the former Bayern Munich man, giving us the lead in this leg. It's all tied up, but they have the away goal advantage. We need a 2nd goal. Please, somebody get us a 2nd goal and give us the lead. They tie it up. If we get a goal, though, it's all tied up. Barkley ties this all up. 2-1, both legs. We look like we're heading for extra time. Yes, we are. We're into extra time. Let's win this. Jesus, no, they get a 2nd goal. They're in the lead. Please, score us a goal. No. So we're going to have to wait until season 8. That rhymed. But we're going to have to wait until season 8 to see if we have an opportunity to win the challenge. We're going to get another crack. A very good second half of the season. In the Premier League, we end up finishing 3rd. Leicester with another Premier League title. The clubs going down are Villa, Derby, and Wolves. We did win the Community Shield at the start of the season, 3-1 against Southampton. Leicester City so far have a double. They defeated Liverpool in the FA Cup final. We made it to the quarters. And Bournemouth defeated Southampton in a Southern English EFL Cup final. Juventus ended up defeating the team that knocked us out, Atletico Madrid, in the Champions League final. So the top of our group defeated the team that knocked us out. Fair enough. And Arsenal defeated Real Betis in the Europa League final 2-1. So season number 7 was definitely a taste of what's to come. Let's see if we can go further and win the challenge in season number 8. We're going to sign another brand new world-class centre-back here in Season 8. Lucas Hernandez, formerly of Atletico Madrid, now at Leicester, and soon to be at Blackburn, is signing for £29 million. That really bolsters up our defense for this season. And a bit of a surprising player departure here. Matthias de Ligt has left the club. He's going to Lyon for £27.5 million. Another player leaving the club for a significant fund. Moise Kean leaving to Levante for £21 million. A massive signing here for our attacking capabilities. Moussa Dembele, former Fulham, former Celtic, and now former Arsenal man, coming to Blackburn for £40 million. So our second attempt at the Champions League here, definitely a lot easier than Season 1. Still, it's going to be quite difficult. Leipzig, Napoli, and Zenit. I'm interested to see how we go. We crushed it. We absolutely crushed it. 5 wins, 1 draw, a big donut next to the losses. We're through to the round of 16. And in the round of 16, our opponents are going to be Valencia. So definitely not the Atletico Madrid that we had to take on last year, but definitely still a huge challenge. And halfway through, well, just over halfway through the Premier League season, we are sitting in second position. Very, very tight at the top of the table, however. Southampton leading by 3 points. Then we're equal with Tottenham and Liverpool. Bournemouth and Everton not too far behind either. So the January transfer window, nothing happened at all. We didn't have money and nobody came in for our players. So we're straight into the Champions League round of 16. Can we go further than we did in season number 7? We're into season number 8. Let's do it. Our squad is looking really damn good. No Dembele for this first leg. He is injured. He probably will be away for the second leg as well. They get a goal in the 4th minute. So much for investing money into our defense. Hernandez, Sarr, Alisson, you did nothing, but Guardino gets the goal, the equalizer, the away goal. It's 1-1. 2 goals in a minute. At least it's an away goal for us. So 2-2. 2 crucial away goals, a 3rd crucial away goal. Bach getting that one. Let's get another one. That would be quite nice. We don't end up getting another one, but we win 3-2. 3 crucial away goals there. So we are 3-2 up, 3 away goals. Still no Dembele, but besides that, we're pretty damn strong. Let's just see if we can hold on. No away goals and we go through. Let's not lose this leg either. Let's just get a good win and head into the quarterfinals with confidence. Matthew Ryan in goals for Valencia. He can't stop Guardino getting another goal. Nando gets a goal for them though, so that's an away goal for them. So it's 4-3. Hanchan, he gets a goal. We're looking pretty good at the moment. 5-3, I believe that is. So with 20 minutes to go, I think we're safe, boys. I think we're going to get to the quarterfinals. Yes, we are. 2-1 against Valencia. Traveling to Italy for the Champions League quarterfinals. Lazio, let's see if we can do it. We grab our passports for the first leg. Can we get 1 foot in the door of the Champions League semi-finals? That would be quite nice. In all honesty, I expect us to go the distance in this 8th season. This season, if we finish it now, ties with Portsmouth for our longest rebuild. Gabriel Jesus gets us an away goal in the 5th minute, which is great to see. We don't have Hernandez either. He is out, but Moussa Dembele, he is back. Let's see if we can get another away goal. Guardino, he has been on fire in the Champions League knockouts. Another goal for him. 20 minutes to go, a 3rd goal would be delightful. They have Lukaku. I just realized that, and Felipe Anderson gets them a goal. That is not what we were after. They actually have a really strong side. Another injury has plagued our squad. Our defense is looking quite weaker now. Our right back is out for 2 months, so we just need to make sure we don't concede goals. Kenny is into the squad, 71 rated right back. 2-1 up here against Lazio. 2 away goals. Let's make sure we don't concede. It's going to be hard considering our defense is weaker. Ward-Prowse gets us a goal to make it 3-1. Felipe Anderson gets an away goal to make it 3-2. Come on, lads. Yes, Guardino, another goal in the knockout rounds. 4-2 up. 4-3 now. So away goals don't count for crap for us. We can't afford to concede. We get a goal in the 83rd minute. I was going to say 32nd minute, but we are heading to the Champions League semi-finals. By far our most difficult challenge to date in this rebuild, Bayern Munich in the Champions League semi-finals. Can we topple the German powerhouse to make the Champions League final for the first time in Season 8? Bayern Munich travelling to Ewood Park for the first leg here. We do have Hernandez back in the squad. Really helps to have an 87 rated centre-back there. Hopefully he can keep out Bayern Munich. I'm interested to see what type of squad they have in 2024. Ruli's there. They got Hummels, Boateng, Alaba, Sanchez, and Boateng gets them an away goal. Dybala, Depay, Draxler. Holy crap, what a squad they have. If we beat Bayern Munich, that is cooked. They have an away goal. They have 2 away goals. This is not going to plan. Saar gets a goal back. 2-1. Please, fellas, get another goal. We have a lot of work to do in the second leg now. We need a FIFA miracle here. 2-1 down against the might of Bayern Munich. The Champions League semi-final second leg. Travelling away to the Allianz Arena. We need a miracle. The FIFA gods need to be on our side. Luckily, we have Jesus, and he scores a goal in the 5th minute. Jesus giving us an away goal, a crucial away goal. Please, get us another one. Please, son. It is 2-2, but they lead on away goals advantage. We get a second goal. We're in front 3-2. Riveros, please, let's hold on. Hold on, lads. It's so late. Please. No, they get a goal. We're into extra time. They get a goal in the 90th minute. I was just about to celebrate. No. Hands on head. Are we going to penalties? Jesus in the 119th minute. You couldn't write it any better. Jesus picks up a brace and gets us into the Champions League final. Get in there. The FIFA gods have done us one today. In the Champions League final, we are going to be facing the French might, PSG, the mighty side from France. Can we topple them and lift the Champions League title for friggin' Blackburn? It sounds so weird saying that, but can we do it? Checking out the rest of the competitions, Real Madrid won an all-Spanish Europa League final. We won another Premier League title, beating Spurs on goal difference. The teams going down are Middlesbrough, Sunderland, and Brighton, but I'm stoked about that. 2 Premier League titles for Blackburn. In the FA Cup, we got eliminated once again in the round of 16. We got eliminated by the eventual winners, Manchester City. And in the EFL Cup, once again eliminated in the round of 16, this time to Leeds. Liverpool ended up winning that tournament. But as always, here is a final look at our squad just in case we complete the rebuild after this PSG game. Who knows, we might be in store for a Season 9. I really hope not. This has taken me about 4 days to record, so if you've enjoyed this rebuild to date, make sure you leave a like on the video. These rebuilds take so long to produce. I really wish that they didn't because I'd be pumping them out all the time. They're so much fun to make. But my god, do they take a lot of time. Anyways, let's not complain. Let's get the job done and let's defeat PSG. They are now considered a 3rd tier side. But can we officially complete the fairy tale comeback of Blackburn and win the Champions League title? Here we go, Dembele going through. Jesus has a bit of pace on him. Jesus shoots! Oh my god, off the crossbar. If he scored that, it's still on, but get there. Oh, no, it's not. Here we go. I see Dembele, please be onside. He's got the start over Aurier. We're going to go back post. No, we're not going to go to Barkley. Saves. Shoots. He gets the ball up. Ross Barkley gets us to lead the Champions League final. We have come out of the gates. Full steam ahead. What a goal. Musa Dembele with the freaking pace. With the cross. If he scored it there, that would have been ridiculous. But he gets the rebound. And Blackburn have the lead. Oh, good stuff from Guardino. Can we get a second goal? Jesus, through, jumps over it. Why wouldn't Barkley go for it? We are all over PSG. We're absolutely dominating them. I was not expecting this. Can we get a second goal though? Dembele gets his head off the post. Oh my. Still on. Ross Barkley. Ward-Prowse. James Ward-Prowse saved. Caligari going there to Verratti on the stroke of half time. He shoots and he just misses. Corner here for PSG early in the second half. It's going to be Jesse Rodriguez, the Real Madrid man, going there. No, Grimaldo shoots. Save from Alisson. Oh crap, they're on the attack. Verratti, they've got numbers pushed up. They go through. One-on-one save from Alisson. Is that a penalty? Offside, thank God for that. PSG putting all their numbers forward into the 90th minute. It's now or never for them. Great defense from Fernandez. He's been brilliant today. We're all over them like a rash. Riveros, that is championship winning defense. We're probably going to score on that counter-attack, but it doesn't matter. Blackburn are champions of Europe. Ross Barkley's early goal sees us lift the title in Berlin. We defeat PSG 1-0, concluding what has been the biggest rebuild to date. 8 seasons of excruciating development, but I hope you guys enjoyed this rebuild. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, hit that subscribe button down below if you are new around here, check out my second channel and my social media links, but I'll let you enjoy the title celebrations. It's been JarradHD here, I'm out, peace.
Back to the beginning of time. No